Hi, my name is James. I'm American and I've been living in Kunming for the past year. I came to Kunming intending to study at a university, but the classes there were too full. The teacher just didn't have time to talk to every student, and it was also very expensive. So I decided to try some of the private schools, and I looked at a few, and Keats was not only the cheapest, but I also heard a lot of good things about the teaching quality. When I came, I was really pleasantly surprised by the atmosphere in the school. It's a really beautiful, homey, and comfortable school. And what I was most pleasantly surprised with was the teaching quality. The classes are all very small. My teacher, Yu Lao Shi, is very experienced. He used to teach at the normal university, but he came here, and he's a really fun teacher. He really understands what Westerners expect from language teaching. We play a lot of games. We do a lot of in-class speaking exercises, and he always tries to make them fun, and we really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It's a lot different than repeating what the teacher says for an hour. I feel like I've learned a lot at Keats. I feel like when I first came to Kunming, I had already forgotten a lot of my Chinese. I studied when I was in university, and now that I'm here, I feel like my level has gone from really a beginner's level to maybe an upper intermediate in a matter of 6 months, really. Living in Kunming it can be challenging sometimes. It's not the most international of cities, but Keats really makes an effort to have events and outings with the students, and I've attended a few. We've gone to dinner, and they really want the people who come to Keats to get a Chinese experience, not just the school, but learning about Chinese culture through interaction. So one of the benefits of coming to Kunming as opposed to other Chinese cities is definitely the environment. I lived in Beijing before. I've traveled all over China, Shanghai, Hong Kong, and while there are certainly more Western amenities in Beijing and Shanghai, Kunming is a much better environment to study. You'll find it much easier to make Chinese-speaking friends. You'll find it much easier to use Chinese in your daily life. And what's more about Kunming is it's also, in terms of the weather, the most comfortable city in China. You won't find another one. Shanghai, Beijing, they're really, really hot in the summer and really, really cold in the winter. And unless you're rich and can afford heating and air conditioning, it can be sort of unpleasant at times. Kunming is the spring city. It's like spring all year round. Even in winter, it doesn't get that cold, and it's only about a 3-week winter. So I would definitely recommend Kunming as the best place to study Chinese in China. And what's more, it's near so many tourist attractions and so many beautiful scenic areas in China. Even Chinese people love to come to Kunming and Yunnan to really experience a more pleasant lifestyle.